The irony of it all, huh? Someone's laughing. There's blue sky right there, though. More tall order for to wet down the set, make Eden more lush. It's all part of the master plan.
Hey man, just steady.
Let's have a great shoot, no one get hurt, and I'll see you in 71, 72, maybe 73 days. All right, thank you. Woo.
I thought Iceland was such an incredible natural landscape. In fact, that land is our newest land, so that if you're making a film about something that happened on Earth a very, very long time ago, it kind of makes sense not to go with desert, which is actually really ancient land, but to go with something that's as new as possible, which is volcanic.
Places like that rarely get filmed often because of the difficulty in the access points. That's part of the reward in pulling off a great shoot day like that. As hard as it was, I think it's rewarding and everyone feels great about it.
I've never been to a place where I could step outside of myself as a cinematographer working on a specific thing and actually appreciate the beauty of where I was. Just like take a moment to look and say, I cannot believe we're shooting this place. And it's probably the only place that I've ever done that.
If the Earth was at one point basically, molten, cooled off and things grew on it, Iceland has just cooled off. And in fact, some of it's not that cool. The ground is still warm in certain places. It's a volcanic place. And while it looks like it's the end of everything, it's also the beginning. It's actually what Earth probably looked a lot more like once. And this whole movie is about whether it's the end or the beginning.
There was a goal in Iceland for the beginning of the film to not be too beautiful. But the point of what we're trying to convey is that, we're dropped into this world that's been exhausted.
Enjoy seeing people suffer.
It's a bit different from the asphalt in New York, isn't it?
Almost everything in here is nautical. The round part of it's ship's ballast. It's filled with cement. I think they estimated it's been like 14 tons. And then there's two pieces of, it looks like some sort of a bilge pump fitting for some very, very big vessel. Yeah, everybody's got a piece they like, and everybody can take one home.
I don't know if there's too many elves here or beings here because this is a former mine and but they might have come back since the mine stopped. So we're not worried about the elves, we're just trying to collaborate with the elves. We just have to respect them. So every day we're going to play them a song. We're going to bring them some flowers, light some candles, light some incense. We're burning some incense right now. Let them think it's a party or join in on our party.
The other thing that Iceland offers is a black. Black sand, black beaches, black mountains, black. Darren likes black. He liked it for this story. Black Ark, Black Swan.
Top off of that guy?
You know, shooting in Iceland was something everybody was really looking forward to. It definitely posed a lot of challenges in the landscapes and in the terrain. The access to it was brutal. I mean, you had to, only certain types of vehicles could get in and out of there and could only get so close. I mean, it was hard for even just the talent to walk down into the canyon without carrying any equipment, let alone the crew with all the gear and the equipment and cameras and lights and stands.
You couldn't fight the weather. You had to realize that you are the weather. I am the weather, and you just sort of accept the weather for what it is, and you try to figure out how to work with it. You know, normally here in New York, in most places, you see like one layer of clouds, and it's all going in one direction, and you go, oh, okay, well, we'll have sun in a few minutes. But actually, what's going on in Iceland is, you know, there's 4 layers of clouds, and they're each going in different directions. So it's sort of like, you know, trying to shoot between these holes in the clouds to try and make anything match.
Is this thing moving?
Yeah, it is.
There it is.
We're gonna go. Let's get ready.
No, look where it is.
It might open up right here.
Where?
It's moving right, but it's like it's skirting the edge right now. It might break. It was frustrating when we're dealing with coverage, and I think that's the frustrating thing. For Darren, I think he just had an impression of what he wanted visually, and it involved the sun, and we kept not getting it, and so he would just wait and wait. Or we'd be, you know, halfway through the coverage of a scene and we'd have sun, and all of a sudden it went away, and it went away forever, and that became a problem. But it's never going to give us a full take. That's the thing, unless this thing just goes away.
This might come over, huh?
So we just started trying to block things into backlight as much as possible, which I suggested to him. So if we block into backlight and then we get overcast, I can match these things. When you're in a situation on an island, it behooves you to reach for the backlight and block towards the backlight, because you know you're going to get clouds and not have clouds.
We got our shady version, Darren. Let's go.
That was a real challenge for the movie, and kind of changed the whole way that the film was constructed and thought of.
Couldn't ask for more interesting weather. Yeah, a little cold, a little windy, a little wet, but scene calls for clear, dry, warm, but we make it work.
Like Iceland had many more benefits than drawbacks. I mean, the weather was a drawback for sure, but wind was more of a drawback than the light. And if you look at but then you look at the film and you have this atmosphere of the wind that, you know, you can't create.
This is insane.
It's insanity. Walking across here, I was like, this is like a whole other.
And
We drop 44, take 6. Hey, Mark.
action! Cut. Good.
And we cut. That's a cut.
Last one. Sorry.
Where are we now?
We're actually very close to the volcano Eyjafjallajökull that erupted 2 years ago.
Any chance on a recurrence?
You never know.
Go all the way till you get to the rainbow. That's good. And cut. Good. That's a little bizarre. No, is anyone freaked out by that or no? Thank you, elves. Wow. That's I don't know if that's the elves. That's...
You ever done this before?
I have. But it's been a while.
It made a lot of sense to work with Maddie on this. You know, at the Mission Impossible scene where you kind of look at the different pictures of the different people you work and you have to pick the right team. It was very clear that Maddie was the right guy because he could help us with a big visual effects film because he's done a few of them and none of us really had. It was clear we needed to work with someone of Maddie's caliber, and luckily Maddie was available and it all worked out.
Say it again, please,
We
Amy.
can start
It was
where
for
he
me.
is on the 40. Put Russell right there.
Oh, I thought you was that calling for me to go to it. What you want? Okay.
Here.
Yeah, he runs down that way and he takes that same rock.
Takes that same rock. Comes right over and lands right there. Okay. Sent to them though?
Yep. Guys, and action!
Here you go. Cut. So we owe Noah shot, we owe Ham shot, we owe Shem shot, we owe 2 shots on Jennifer, and we owe Ela.
And we're back on the
Ela. Okay. What time's lunch?
After that.
The problem is we come back, the day's done.
Well, I don't think we were going to get 35 unless something drastically different happened.
Well, we could do.
Let's get right to 844.
844.
Might catch a break.
Look at one with camera?
Yeah.
We're gonna do that. Yeah. Good idea.
Attach the motor.
Steve?
But you have to keep going.
Jessica? Okay.
How's that knee bent?
Jessica?
Yeah, I don't think it's
Get that knee bent, 8.
Yeah.
Get the stance right.
That's gonna be fine. You got that.
The new video feature it.
Here we go.
How to break a leg.
And roll it.
Rolling.
10 will be, I think 11.
Okay.
That's not the solution. Going soft is not the solution.
Action.
Gotta have seen that, mate.
Who are you playing in this movie?
The owner of the trailer park, who locks
you sure?
Mickey out,
Made of rock?
made of rock, Rocky. But you never tell me anything. But you always say to me, you know how we work.
Yeah.
And that's and then I want to say no, I don't.
We're gonna put you in the harness. You're gonna be right where this guy is.
Yes.
Noah's gonna be down there as a family.
Yes.
Og is up there.
Yes.
And we'll just try it out. We'll see. You know how we work.
My grandfather.
A child of the old one.
Elijah is a man. With their first breath they steal, with their second they lie.
Take pause, guys.
With the third, they buy group.
Still rolling. Quiet.
That's what my wife does. I'm trying to stop her.
So there's a sort of a ring of light over a hill in a mile-long lava tube, kind of cool. And I just said, hey, Darren thought that was a great idea, that we would make that would be where Methuselah lives and pretend it's up in the mountains somewhere, even though it's a stranger kind of a place. The sets that we were conceiving and designing had Methuselah's world in some kind of a volcanic setting, that the mountain was actually a dormant volcano, maybe not so dormant, and that he was tapped into the energy of, that was really coming from the core of the earth.
Almost ready.
But it's behind it. Makes sense?
Enoch is.
And Enoch is Methuselah's father. So it goes Enoch, Methuselah, Lamech.
Gavin.
What he said?
Yay,
Gavin
looked to the
heavens. And the Lord spake to Gavin.
Okay, let's do it.
Stand by.
So reload.
Ready.
There we go. We're gonna do it from you kneeling down into the shot. Lift this frame up. Can you kneel down for us?
And if we're Denver, take 3 pickup. Here, Mark.
And action.
Justice. The Creator destroys this world because we corrupted it and filled it with violence. So we ourselves must be destroyed. What could be more just than that?
And then you hear the wave coming. This huge wave, which is coming from that way. Okay? You're gonna look over your left shoulder and see it come, and as it comes, you'll eat the second berry.
Yeah, exactly.
And just sort of enjoy the second berry. And I think it's more of just, that's what I was thinking is, what do you think of that as a thing? To go out and eat the second berry and enjoy the berry. Here I am, in Iceland, about to do a rain shot. The sun's sinking, the world's going away. It'll be nighttime soon. And I still got one more scene to shoot.
I did. Rolling. Rolling. One, 2, 3, action! Search again. Find it. Find it. Find it. Notice the wave. Oh. Excellent. Good. Good. That's it. Take the game. Thank you, everyone. I think that's a wrap. What a way to make a living, huh? What a way to make a living. Exactly. Great job, Tony. Great job. Thank you, everyone.
Look, you know, I mean, how many, you remember holding hands like 4 weeks ago and, and I said it would all be very, very different, and well, it is. I mean, before we came here, we knew how hard it was going to be, but we had no idea how hard it was going to be.